Hey, movie lovers, we're here with Sal Velez Jr., and he's in the series Hand of God. And tell us about your role in Hand of God in this second season.
Okay. Ron Perlman plays the judge. He is kind of like almost the mayor, a very intricate, important person in the story, almost like the mayor of his town. Andre Arroyo actually plays the actual mayor of the town. I play Mike Alcala, and Mike is just a normal guy who's, he's a normal family dude, works a normal job. He's a chauffeur for like an airport thing, and he witnesses a huge murder of a police officer. And from there, everything goes haywire because that murder, the one that I'd be testifying, would put the judge in prison for life. And so from that point, all the bad guys start chasing me and trying to kill me, and the FBI starts trying to protect me, and the police start trying to protect me. So I become important because I witnessed something. So it's a pretty riveting story. If you haven't caught up with season 1 yet, I think I think people should go back and watch season 1 because it's a really riveting story. And by the time they get to season 2, they're really caught up. They'll be right in the heat of it. And nowadays, when you can binge watch everything, or just get it on DVD and just watch it at home, it's
Right.
pretty awesome. These days are pretty cool.
That's a pretty cool role because it's a thread of how you can take down the mayor, take down the judge. So it's a good thread.
Yeah, I think that there's to be honest, this is the first time I played a witness. Usually I'm either the bad guy or usually I'm the good guy, but this time I'm the witness. So it's kind of difficult because he goes through a lot of separation from his own kids when he goes into hiding. And, so all he can do is talk to his kids on the phone, and the hard part is the kids, they don't understand because he's not allowed to tell them, I'm in hiding. I saw this and saw that. So they think that dad just left home. Gotcha. So for every father that's out there, you're a witness. No, no. Okay. But kids need their dad, right? And so sometimes when that's a hard part you're dealing with, and then you're dealing with the family, how the wife and the husband deal with their situation, and I don't know. It was interesting to play this character. I got pretty. At sometimes I felt like I was like, wow, this is weird, because when you're in a protective custody situation, you're helpless. You can't do anything. At least what you want to do. Gotcha. You want to just go out and get a pizza, and you want to just go and grab. It's like your freedom is gone.
Right.
Yeah.
Why should people come watch Hand of God? Why? What do you think?
Well,
it's a tough question. It's like what would bring someone to watch this drama?
Well, these two actors right here, Dana Delaney and Ron Perlman, they're strong. They're legends in the TV and film world. It's a great cast. Amazon puts out a really good product. You can see Amazon's been putting out a lot of credited products, and I think that if you like Sons of Anarchy, if you were a person who appreciates like a really good storytelling type of a show where it's not what you expect. The bad people are not who they're supposed to be, and the good guys aren't who they're supposed to be. So if you like that mystery, unraveling type of an episodic, that would be a great reason. This is a good show. I like this show.
Of course you do. Okay. So what's next for Sal? What else you got going on?
Right now, I just had Chicago Justice just come out on Sunday. This is their opening season on NBC, another Dick Wolf production.
Dick Wolf is a king.
He's a madman. He's got a lot of stuff going on, and Chicago is a big city, and it's going through a lot of stuff. It's always going through a lot of stuff. There's a lot of crime and all kinds of dark history, in the city of Chicago, all the way back to like the past Capone days, before that even started. And so right now, Dick Wolf, he started this new show called Chicago Justice. I play a character on there, Carrera. Am I Carrera? Yeah, I'm Carrera. I play too many characters, but Adrian Carrera. And they took John Seda and I, and they pulled us off of Chicago PD, and now we're on this show, Chicago Justice. And I think that Chicagoans are going to love it. They're going to embrace it. I think everybody in the Midwest embrace it because Dick Wolf has that quality of, he did all these other shows, before, and his style is is like telling. It's almost like a documentary, but it's within the TV and episodic world. So you feel like you're watching real cases and reality and things that are really actually happen, but you're just seeing actors just retell the story.
Seems like if you put the word Chicago in front of any show, it's like it's going to be a hit.
Right, Chicago bananas. I mean,
Chicago nurses. You know?
Exactly. Yeah, Chicago's I love the city. It's my home.
I was good. Did that help you get the role a little bit? Because you're a real Chicagoan. No.
I wish I could say yes. No, when roles come up, you gotta read for them just like every other actor. Gotcha. I just been very fortunate to land a lot of Chicago shows. I don't know why. I guess maybe it's because I'm from there, but. Yeah, it's a good rhythm they got going on. Right now also, I just got back from Sundance. I was there for a series called Hentified. I don't want to ignore those guys. That was produced by Macro and America Ferrera. Mm-hmm. And it's a really cool series all about Boyle Heights, Los Angeles. And the character in there, I play Eric. He's kind of an oddball, and then he's kind of it's all about Boyle Heights in the sense where they're trying to they're dealing with the gentrification of the neighborhood and all these new people coming in and flooding in and all the new monies, but instead of complaining about it, they're trying to actually revolutionize the town that they're in, the little area, by becoming business owners and trying to deal with that. And then throughout the series, you start seeing all the pains that they go through, losing, trying to get bank accounts, trying to get bank loans, trying to, deal with property structures and dealing with relationships. And so there's no drugs or no killing or nothing like that comes from the main characters. They're just dealing with normal life.
Last question is, now that you're, Latinos and everyone in America, the world is now seeing you more on TV,
sure.
The exposure, you're going to start to become a role model. How is this going to affect you and your roles going forward and for our Latino population?
I think that, Latinos have always been an amazing force in everything, with this music or food. Culture, it's just amazing. And then we're so diversified. We come in all colors. White, black, green eye, blue eye. It doesn't matter. And especially when you're Puerto Rican, you're like everything. So, I think that the youth, if anything, they can just whatever they choose to do, just be really good at it. Do your homework and don't do it for the. I'm an actor and I tell stories. I'm not here for the fame or the glory. I'm a really good storyteller, and so I think that, I trained for a long time to do that. I was in the Second City touring company, and I also...
That's a comedy unit, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you do comedy?
Yeah.
Really?
I was an improver. I was a scholarship winner.
Really?
Yeah. Second City, Chicago.
Okay.
So we're all the Belushis and the Aykroyds.
Right,
and
I know Second
Rachel
City.
Dratch.
Yeah, Canada, it's Canadian.
Exactly. That was SCTV.
Yeah, that's right.
So I studied at the one in Chicago, which is the main one.
So I got to jump in. And how come you're not doing more comedy? Why? Is it kind of like soft, hard rock and roll bands do a love song, and then it seems like that's the thing? And since you've got a comedic background, then you get these serious roles. Is it luck of the draw?
I'm doing like the series Hentified. That was a comedy.
Okay. That's
a comedy. I do a lot of comedic roles still. I think I don't know. Like I said, I'm telling a story. So if they're casting people for certain things and you can't feel like, oh, that's all I'm ever going to be. Just be really good at it. True. Just be really good at it. Whether it's a comedy, a drama, whether you're the bad guy or the good guy, whatever it is, just be really good and deliver a story. So that way people on the other side of the camera, they see the work and they start to fall in love with how they can create their lives and how they can tell their stories.
Right. That's great advice. Just be really good at what you do.
Yes.
That's what I'm trying to be good at, what I do. And now you convinced me I'm going to watch Hand of God now.
Yeah. Watch the show. And then I'm sorry to even do it. In fall, we got another show coming out on ABC. It's called...
he's on NBC, ABC, Amazon.
Forget about it.
He's on DVD. He's on
YouTube. I don't want to talk about it anymore. But there's a new show, 10 Days in the Valley. It's on ABC. It's going to come out in fall. And you guys are going to like this show. This is another riveting show. So they're all good. Everything's all good.
Very happy for you, Sal. You're kicking some butt. Keep it up.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Awesome. Watch them. Hand of God on Amazon coming up.